what I do wish people knew about me is that I'm a Seventh-day Adventist Christian. I put God first, regardless of what you will see, regardless of what you will hear. Everything I do, I want people to look at my life and know it's to the glory of God. I wouldn't be where I am without the grace of God.
Have you had surgery done before?
Never. I want to. People think I have fake boobs. People think I want to.
Just for us to understand,
Yeah.
what you're saying is your team at Bougie,
Yeah.
your staff at home,
Yeah.
your family,
Yeah.
everyone's going for the wedding.
Yeah. Those were my
I know there's people out there who are going to ask, can I come work for you? Are you the reason Etania left the cast? Because there's rumors going around that Etania has left the cast. First of all, I'm not so sure if that's true.
No, she did quit. She put a public announcement
That she left.
Yeah.
And rumor has it is because you guys fell out in the last season. So that's the rumors going around.
First of all, people need to know Etania is not a person. She's not gonna leave
Because of
something.
anyone.
Yeah, because of me.
The coolest, most fabulous cast member of Kampala Creme and in Kampala as well.
Yay.
Thank you so much for making time for me today,
Of
Debbie.
course.
Oh, sorry, Mami Deb.
Debbie's fine.
Debbie's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want us to get there, but before we even get there, welcome to the show. You look so beautiful.
You look
Your
gorgeous
skin is like
too.
flawless.
Really?
Girl, like you're gonna live here with leave us with some tips when you leave, right? Like, cause wow, you look amazing.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm so humbled, and yeah, let's have some fun.
And you always look good.
you always look
It's
good
like your
too.
job. It's your job to look good.
No, I think I've always said when you look good, you feel good. And then when you
Absolutely.
feel good,
Yeah.
you make money. So, yeah.
Okay. Say less. But welcome to the podcast.
Thank you
So
for having me.
I want to call you Debbie because I feel like we're cool like that.
Call me,
Yeah.
I like Debs
First-
or Debbie,
Debs.
whatever you're comfortable
Okay,
with.
cool.
Yeah.
So Debs, we know you as Mami Deb from
Yes.
Kampala Creme,
Creme de la creme.
Creme de la Creme. Is that your where did the brand name Mami Deb come from?
Mami Deb actually came in the UK. I was a babysitter when I was in secondary school. That was the job I was doing. As I would leave school and then I'll go to someone's house. I was a babysitter, and even at church, I was raised in church. My life in the UK revolved around church.
Yeah.
I used to look after everyone's babies. When someone arrives at church, oh, go to mummy, and then it picks up. There's Mami Deb.
Mami
It
Deb.
just became everyone's mummy. So
okay.
it comes from I love kids.
Okay.
I love kids.
Yeah.
So it comes from mummy.
I don't know if you can be a babysitter and not love kids. And if you are a babysitter who doesn't love kids, what are you doing? But yeah, that's an interesting. I always like to know the genesis of people's nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just helps me understand them better. So
Yeah.
now I know you better.
Because she loves kids. I love kids so much.
Yeah.
I've had maids where I can actually get rid of a maid. There's a maid I got rid of, but I was so attached to her child. And she was like, my next job, they won't allow me to have kids. So she left me with her child for a year. And she would actually disappear, and we would look for her for 6 months. I'm like, and she even gonna check on your child. She was like,
Girl,
she knew
I
she's
know
a
my
Mrs.
child was good.
Yeah.
Weren't you worried that she was gonna just leave you with her child forever and ever? Or you were okay with that?
No,
you were
because
okay with that
I get
possibility?
so attached to kids. In fact, I made a rule after her that I shouldn't have maids with kids. But I had 2 maids because I got stuck here in COVID. So it's the longest I've actually been in Uganda before. Actually, in COVID, I was here for 2 straight years.
Yeah.
And those 2 years, I had 2 maids that both had kids. So their kids were everything I would do for the kids, I would do for them. So if we go swimming, if I even put them in bed to schools and stuff like that. So when she saw that her child's comfortable, she was like, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I traveled back to the UK, I told everyone, I was like, you're going to have to come back, get your kids.
Yeah,
you know?
'cause, I can't.
Yeah,
take over
I can't
completely.
be responsible if I'm not here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, that
So,
makes a
yeah.
lot of sense. But wow, you have such a big heart. A lot of people wouldn't do that.
I have big heart for kids.
For kids.
Not
Okay,
joking,
I'm glad that you cleared that air with that.
Not
Okay, so
joking.
reality TV. Is it something that you have always wanted to do? How did you get into it?
Honestly, when I went back to the UK this time round, I've just come back from London. My friends were like, in the UK, like at church, everyone was like, we watch you on Kampala Creme. Like they find a way to watch. And they're like, can you imagine this is the life you always wanted? I was like, even I was like, really? They're like, Debbie, when we were growing up, you always used to like watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians and The Only Way is Essex and Made in Chelsea, like all these shows you've always said, I would love, like you've always wanted a reality show. Actually, we used to always say at church, we used to be like, we would make a really good show. Because, you know, there's always a lot of drama in church.
Yeah.
So I guess they were right. Like, I think I've always wanted to do a reality show because I'm too transparent. Naturally, like I'm an open book. And I think that's why I'm finding it really hard in Uganda because people are quite the opposite here. Yet, yeah.
That was actually going to be my next question because I wanted to ask, like, how do you feel about people knowing your business? Like, you're walking on the street randomly, and like that, the next guy knows about Michael and like the last fight you had, and Malachi and
Mulunji and
exactly. Like, basically, your world is an open book. Everybody knows what you're going through. Maybe not every detail.
They don't know in depth.
But they know stuff. Like, how does that feel?
Honestly, at first I found it a bit strange because you can walk through Agasha and everyone's like, "Where's Michael?" Like as soon as they see Michael, they're like, "Oh, there's Debbie." Like people literally talk to you like. I was at a spa and someone was telling me, "You need to make up with Zahara," and I was like, "Excuse me," like. Yeah, like, you need to make up with Zahara. I was like, so that episode is like 10 weeks ago.
Like you might be in completely different spaces right now.
Yeah, and then someone would come up to you and be like, so why don't you want kids? And the moment I'm like, people don't realize by the time you've watched that, I'm in a whole different space.
Yeah.
Like, I could even be pregnant. I'm not. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, so much changes and people are just stuck. People only believe what they see in that episode.
Yeah.
You can't tell them otherwise.
Yeah. Are we going to see the wedding on TV? Are we going to see it?
I don't think so. No.
Can they, why? Because they can't fly the crew to wherever?
It's my vows. It's too personal.
Intimate.
It's too... Well, if they wrote the right check, then it's a whole different conversation. But it's too
intimate.
Yeah, like Michael's children are there, my parents. I've had my parents on the show before, but this is different. Like, this is me swearing my life, like giving my life to someone for the, like, it's too deep. I'll do it for the right check, though.
Okay, so we've seen some cast members falling off and some staying on.
Yeah.
Are you still a part of the Kampala Creme?
I love Kampala Creme. I won't lie to you. Kampala Creme is like, to me, I don't see it as work. I see it as I get to live my truth. I get to live my life, and I'm being paid to live my life.
Yeah.
Like, so why not?
So it's like a win, right?
It's a win because you wake up, you do hair and makeup, you get dressed up, your husband gets your new wardrobe. Like, why not?
Yeah. I don't think everybody has a husband to get them a new wardrobe, though.
I'm sorry.
And I like that.
I'm sorry.
What's been, because you've mentioned like random people walking up to you and saying random things to you. What's been the best part about starring in a reality TV show? For you. For me, the best part about Kampala Creme is the businesses that approach you after the show. So I love the fact that Kampala Creme has portrayed me as such I don't know if you guys see that version, but I just feel like they've made me like this lady that just, just talks about money, and because there's a lot there's a lot I talk about on the show, but people fail to realize you only see 45 minutes, and in those 45 minutes they're divided with 4 girls. So if they chose a moment where I'm talking about money, because everything we say, we said it. No one told you to say it. Yeah. So if that's what I ended up airing, people assume I'm that person that is always like, money, this and money, that. And they don't, like, that's what shocks me. Like, people don't realize that there's layers to everyone. Yeah.
And what you see on the show is just like a small percentage of my real life.
But let me just say this. As somebody who lives and works in Uganda, you are blessed when you have that reputation. I just want you to know that. You're blessed when
Really?
people think that you are associated with money, that means they don't approach you with
But do you know the good part about it is that it's attracted the right brands.
That's exactly
so
my
when
point.
someone comes to me, they're even embarrassed to say a quarter price.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, go on.
They're not going to say...
Make me want to sit at this table.
Exactly.
So that's good.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you see,
that's
guys,
good.
on It's Never That Serious, we have that money. Just playing. Worst part about being on the show?
Worst part about being on the show, you get a lot of people judging you.
Yeah.
The comments on TikTok. I've actually got to a point I don't care about it anymore because my husband's very supportive, thank God. My parents are very supportive, thank God. But the worst part about it is people watching those 45 minutes and your 10 minutes, actually not even 10, because we're 4 cast members. So the little people see, they believe it. And okay, it's okay to believe it, but for you to think that's all there is to Mami Deb, like you see one comment and they will literally judge you and all they care about is that comment. The comment I think that people dragged me the most is the one where I said, my husband better get me an upgrade because I can't be driving the same car.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But to me, the thing is, I don't care how much people drag me about things like that. I found it funny.
Yeah.
Because in that moment, I meant it because I was like, have you ever, like, anyways, let me not dig my grave. I mean, like, but to me in that moment, I was like, but it's funny and I meant it. Like, move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you getting an upgrade? On that...
Maybe first, let's come back from the wedding.
Wow. You know what? Now you understand why people think you're this person that's about money. Not but in a positive way, right? I feel like, what's wrong with liking money?
But that's the thing. I don't even like money because even when
money likes you.
No. You are trouble. No, I'm not that chick that will just be talking about money, that will be like da 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 da. I'm that person that I actually even judge people that treat others. Like if you look down at someone just because they don't have money, I can't be friends with you. Do you get it?
Yeah. And on that note, what's something that you wish people knew about you?
What I wish people knew about me?
Yeah.
I'm okay for people not to know me. That's one.
Okay.
Like, I'm okay to be that person you will never understand because I feel like every person, if you rate yourself, it's a privilege for people to know the real you. And I'm okay for people not to know the real me. What I do wish people knew about me is that I'm a Seventh-day Adventist Christian. I put God first, regardless of what you will see, regardless of what you will hear. Everything I do, I want people to look at my life and know it's to the glory of God. I wouldn't be where I am without the grace of God.
Oh, wow.
So if people are to know anything about me, know that. Everything else, I'm okay for it not to be your business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like it's important for us to have like a spiritual side or a spiritual, something to ground us, so to speak.
Yeah.
Let's talk about relationships. You've been very open and you've shared those details with us about your relationships. What's the pettiest thing, what's the dumbest thing you've done for love?
The dumbest thing I've done for love? Oh, I'm such a lover.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah, when I love, I love.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing I would say I've done for love, I quit my dream job in the UK, left everything I knew, left my friends, my family. Actually, all my siblings are in the UK. My parents are back and forth. So I left everyone I know and moved for love to Uganda. Yeah, that was the first time I got married.
When did you realize it was dumb?
When I realized he didn't take marriage so serious. When I realized taking it serious was a one-way situation.
You were the only one taking it serious.
I was like,
in the
yo,
relationship.
I took it so serious. I quit.
Yeah.
I was working as a guest experience manager at St. Martin's Lane Hotel in Soho.
Yeah.
I was living the dream. Like, I had a great job. I had great friends. I had a great church. I had a great life. We were traveling the world. Me and my friends would travel. Even my work colleagues, like, I had a great life.
Yeah.
And I quit it all for love.
Okay, but like, let's say in this scenario, it ended in tears, unfortunately. But let's say it was for the love of your life, who is Michael right now.
Oh, if it was for Michael,
it would have been worth it.
It would have been the best decision of my life. Actually, I thank God because Michael has now he's done that for me.
For you.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at
right?
God.
Yeah, so I guess the moral of the story to the lover girls out there, do your thing.
Yeah.
It might end in tears.
Love.
But it might not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on that note, what's the best relationship advice you've ever received?
The best relationship advice I've ever received is be yourself. Rate yourself, be yourself, don't play yourself. When someone sees the real you and they choose to love the real you, they're worth it.
Yeah.
Don't pretend to be someone else for someone to love you.
Yeah.
Because when they don't love you for you, when they find out the real you, what if they don't stay?
What if they don't like you?
Thank
know,
you.
Like I see a lot of advice, especially directed at women, like you have to do this and do this to keep a man. And I'm like, okay, but are you going to keep up the act forever?
No.
Because what happens when the real you comes out?
Yeah.
What if he doesn't like that?
Can
So
I
like
add a
that
second
advice.
one when it comes to relationships? Because relationships,
we want tips.
Yeah, so the other thing I would say is never try to chase a man. Because I feel like chasing men, if you actually end up chasing a man, if a man is not the one pursuing you, you will cry for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best thing I would say in a relationship is if a man is the one that is pursuing you, because at the end of the day, we're women.
Yeah.
We're meant to be soft and taken care of and just kwatampola, you know?
Exactly. You're supposed to be like a flower, like a beautiful painting.
Like a flower.
And not somebody's maybe project.
Yeah.
What's the worst advice you've ever received? Relationship again.
Worst advice,
Yeah.
it's not even worth saying, like it's not even what, but the worst advice I think I hear a lot, and I've only heard this moving to Uganda, is when people say marry rich. I think that is the dumbest thing people can think of, because there's no love in it, there's no romance in it, and I can't be where there's no love.
Yeah.
So when people say marry rich, I think that is
Do you know where that comes from though?
where.
So there's people who've married for love and are miserable. There's people who've married for money and are miserable. So people have now decided that, you know what, I'd rather have married for money where my misery at least stops in I'm not being loved enough.
But do you know what that's telling
imagine
me?
not being loved enough and not having money.
Okay, I get that.
sucks.
But for someone to say, I would rather have money than be in a relationship where that means you've given up. Because for me, the minute I'm not happy, I'm not saying I'm a quitter. I'm only staying at a table where I'm received, I'm heard, and I'm respected and loved, and vice versa. So I believe in forever. I believe in finding that person that will treat you as your equal, and I choose never to give up.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't quit.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as someone is still reciprocating it, there's still hope.
You're such a beacon of hope for all the lover girls out
Trust
there.
me,
Because trust me, it can be so cold out in these streets.
But I've been there as well. Like I've been in the cold. I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay. You've mentioned that you had your dream job, working front desk as a very
no, as a guest experience manager.
Experience manager.
Yeah.
In one of those luxury
it was
hotels.
A boutique hotel in the heart of London.
Okay. Obviously, you've encountered celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking A-list celebrities from the States.
Yeah.
Have you ever... First of all, who is the person that you are most excited to meet?
Do you know what? I think this is in my 20s.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my 20s are so different from my 30s. In my 20s, I used to be excited to see celebrities.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing that job, when you're like, let me say you're at work and you see that today Timberland's coming in or Snoop Dogg's book, like the whole sixth floor, like they're coming. I think the person I saw, and then he even winked at me, like to meet Nas, like to meet all these people. And it's like, no way.
You met Nas?
I met Nas, you meet big, like that.
Okay, I would have passed out.
No, the thing is, in my 20s, that used to excite me.
But now, not so
But
much.
now I've realized we're all human and these people are not perfect.
Yeah.
Look at P. Diddy. Like, there's people that look up to him. Like, if you see, now that I see, like, I've now got to a point, I don't see celebrities as, oh my God. I just see them as human beings that have very dark secrets. There's no one I put on a pedestal anymore. Nope.
Okay, and that's fair. And I feel like I understand a lot when people say that, but if I'm being completely honest with myself, if Chris Brown was even within a 10-mile radius, if he was just in Uganda and I knew he was in Uganda,
do you know,
I wouldn't become.
I was actually talking about this with my best friend yesterday, and we were like, I actually would, my ideal bachelorette would have been us to go watch Chris Brown. But I love Chris Brown on stage as a performer. But I don't think
as a person,
I don't think I would want to sit down and talk to him.
Really?
Because he's that guy that he charges girls $1,000 to sit down and talk to him.
Because the bills need to be paid, though.
No, his bills are fine. He's someone that looks down at dark-skinned girls, like actually black girls in general. Like, he doesn't rate us like that. So I love him as a performer, as an artist. I will pay the money to watch him, but I don't rate celebrities like that. Like let's sit, talk. I don't need to get to know you. You don't care about me the way, like, you don't. If I died, you wouldn't know. Like,
okay, that's true. You mentioned, but still, Chris Brown. I mean, for me, girl,
let's just go to a concert. Let's just go to a Chris Brown
I hear you.
concert.
So you actually mentioned your bachelorette. So let's talk some weddings.
Oh my God.
Bachelorette.
Yay.
What's the plan?
So
you seem so extra. Like, I'm a Virgo, and so I'm picking up the Virgo energy from
okay,
you.
I won't lie. I've always actually told Michael, I hate the fact that I'm extra. Like, I wish I was normal.
No. Girl, trust me, you need to celebrate it.
I wish I was not as extra as I am, because I'm a sort of person. I take my birthday too serious. I take people, if I love you, your birthday is too important to me. Like, I take people's birthdays serious. So I hate how extra I am. I wish I wasn't.
No, like, but it's a blessing. Why don't you see it as a blessing? Yeah.
Because it gives Michael a headache. He's like, so, like, even like for all my nannies, he was like, wait, so you're going to do this every year for every single person's birthday? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
They look after our kids. They look after us. Of course, I'm going to celebrate them.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. Kind of threw him under the bus on that one.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing. I think it's nice.
So for my bachelorette, I didn't want, my sister was like, oh, what are we doing? I was like, you know what? Because the wedding's in Maldives, I was like, let's wait and do everything there. But Michael was like, you know, there's no clubs in Maldives. There's no like turning up. So I was like, okay, so it'll make sense to do something before. And I was so down because of all the wedding prep. Like, wedding preparation will depress you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say too much.
No, okay. You know what? I actually want to ask you specific questions about the wedding, because I know how weddings are.
Yeah. I think let me answer the bachelorette.
Let's first start with the bachelorette
let me go one. So Michael was like, I want to cheer you up, because I told him I'm actually not looking forward to this whole thing. I can't wait for the wedding to be over. I just want to go back to like a normal life where people are not talking about this, people are not trying to da. And then he was like, what can I do to cheer you up? I was like, I wouldn't mind partying in Dubai. He was like, is that what you want? I was like, if you can get my sister, get my best friend. Like, I have a very close friend in the UK. We've been friends since like school. We met on my first day at school, Fatima. We've been friends for 23 years. Actually 24 maybe. So I was like, if you can get Fatima, my sister, if they can get them to fly to Dubai, and then some of my closest friends in Uganda, I have a friend called Sheila, like, she's from the UK. For some reason, I tend to get on with people that have grown up in the UK. So I was like, Sheila and Ruth and my friend Judith and Tina, my makeup artist.
That's a very huge. What?
No, we're 7 girls.
Okay.
I was like, if you can get 7 of us, like, I was like, if we're in Dubai for 3 days, just partying, eating good food, going to Nobu, going to the secret day parties, and like, if you can do that, then I'll be happy. I'll feel like a bride. And then he was like, done.
Oh, that's so nice. So Dubai is one of those places where if you go on your mission, you know exactly what you want to do and how you're going to do it. You will have a good time. It's if you don't have a good time, it's you. Yeah. You're the person at fault.
And I'm such a Virgo. I've already booked everything. Like the day party, like every reservation is done. We just have to show up and keep time.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the exciting part. Let's talk about the actual wedding.
The wedding scares me. It really scares me.
The wedding planning is not for the faint-hearted. I've noticed. And that's why personally, I'm just like, when my turn comes, I don't know if I want anything like dramatic. I want to just get it over and done with and
You
go
say
for my
that
honeymoon.
until that ring is on your finger.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what details can you share with us? One, we know it's in the Maldives.
Yeah.
But what has been the most stressful part about planning the wedding?
That I can't even say without tearing up. Which
Oh.
I'm joking. It's been the pleasing the other people. Like, my mom has a list of people she has to have there. This person, da, da, da. Like the whole thing all together. Yet at the end of the day, when you take all these requests, because there's been a lot of requests from everyone. So when you take all these requests to Michael, and then Michael looks at you and he's like, you know, when I wanted a wedding, because it was his idea, because we're getting married on the same island, we got engaged. So he's like, you know, when I wanted us to get married in Maldives, I pictured me and you. I was like, do you know
Not
who
a
you're?
whole clan.
Because I was like, wait, what? Without my parents? He was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they were there at the Kwanjula. I was like, my God, I can't get married without my parents.
Yeah.
And then I can't get married without kids.
Yeah.
And then
And then the list just
the
keeps
list,
growing.
yeah, because I was like, for me, I feel like the girls at Bougie are like my sisters. And then even the girls at home, like my nannies are like also my, okay, I don't want to say sisters, they're my babies. Because I care for, I don't know, for me, to be around me, you have to be such a good person. And that's why it takes me a long time to really keep someone in my home. But if I trust you, I see you as family. So I don't know how I can say I'm going to Maldives and then I leave you. I don't know. Like, so to me, I was like, these are my, like.
So, just for us to understand,
Yeah.
what you're saying is your team at Bougie,
Yeah,
your staff at home,
yeah,
your family,
yeah,
everyone's going for the wedding.
yeah. Those were my
I know there's people out
non-negotiables.
there who are going to ask, can I come work for you?
No,
Can I
because
just
it's the
come?
most important day of our lives.
Yeah.
I wanted to look around because these are the people I see every day. These are the people that if I have a temperature at night, she's the one I like that will, if Michael's away or something, I don't know. Like for me, this is our real life.
Yeah.
So if I do life with you every day, this is the most important day of our lives. Why would you not be there?
I like that you say that because, you know, when it comes to the stuff at home or the people who help us at home, our maids, our, nannies, a lot of people overlook their work.
Maybe it's because they don't treat them nice and they leave.
I don't know if you have a maid whoever or like somebody who works with you, staff, whoever leaves, I think they why would they leave? Like that's like the best deal ever.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds stressful, but like in a manageable way.
But
so
it's
to
nice.
speak.
Like actually, that's the small part because I think the biggest part of people coming, apart from family, and that is the service providers. The list is longer for service providers that are coming with us.
I wanted to ask about that as well. What's something like what's a service or an item on that budget that shocks you and you're like, why does this cost this much?
I think Uganda services didn't shock me. It's the Maldives prices that shocked me. Like a band was charging us $8,000. I was like, I would rather fly someone to Uganda from Uganda.
Yeah,
because I was like,
it would actually be cheaper.
Yeah, I told Michael, I was like, cut the band and let's get a DJ from Uganda. I was like, I'm not doing that. So that shocked me. Like the prices in Maldives are insane. Yeah.
Because it's like a tourist destination. So I guess everything is tourist prices, which you have to be prepared for.
There's been no compromise. I think the only thing they did they upgraded the wedding, the couple. That's it.
Okay.
They gave us a nice room.
Yeah.
But that's it.
What's something that you never let run out in your household?
At home?
Yeah.
Something that never runs out, cheese. Oh my God, I love cheese. I love cheese.
Cries in lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant, so I love cheese, but cheese doesn't love me.
I actually, every time I'm coming from the UK, my hand luggage, my whole case is cheese. I know. Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Yeah. No. I love, because I'm very picky with cheese.
Yeah.
I feel like I've failed to find the right cheese here. So I always come with my cheese. So when it runs out, I told my sister, I was like, because she was coming to Dubai, I was like, please bring me a case of cheese. She was like, I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
You'll get it in Dubai.
Yeah.
If what's something you can't leave the house without?
I can't leave the house without
Yeah.
power bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel
you
like my phone is like my money. Like
Yeah.
I can't be offline. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
So I usually like to ask people what's a controversial opinion that they have that might get them cancelled. Hopefully not. But I want to hear what's your hottest take?
What could get me cancelled?
Okay,
Everything
hopefully not to
Everything
get you
I say
cancelled.
usually gets me cancelled, but people cancelling me will not change my life.
Yeah.
What can for me it would be that's a hard one. I think it's the fact that I believe in a woman's meant to be taken care of. Like I believe in a woman having her own, being hardworking, but I feel like when you find your Prince Charming, sweetie, yeah, let a man look after you and take care of you. Like I believe in the princess behavior.
I co-sign that. I co-sign that. Cheers.
I'm a true believer in why would I suffer when
Yeah.
I have given up my singleness and I literally like.
Yeah. Could have just not been in a relationship.
Because I'm single. When I'm single, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so definitely no 50-50 for you.
God forbid. 50
Knock on wood.
where? 50-50 in respect, love, and,
Yeah.
receiving and hearing
And,
each other.
yeah.
When it comes to like bills and stuff, I feel like I'm a true believer in I have my roles and the man also has his roles. My role is to make sure you are well looked after, because I'll make sure you're looked after. I know how to look after a man.
You know what? I know that because
Yeah.
I watched your interview on the Unpopular Opinion.
Yeah.
And you were talking about how you don't let Michael eat from anywhere else, and you have to be
his
the one
stomach
to serve
is my
him.
responsibility.
Girl, yeah,
and then
you're
even like
definitely
his
doing your job.
personal care. Like Michael even tells me all the time, he's like, I'm a very lucky man. A lot of men don't get this. I was like, I know.
Yeah.
Like I make sure, like even like shaving him and just everything. And if I don't want to give away too much.
You don't want to give the girls tips, eh?
Yeah.
Because-
No. If I write a book and you buy it, then if I'm getting paid, I can give you. But it's
Yeah.
one of those things I feel like for as long as I'm doing my part, and when I do my part, I do it good.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking after you, and it's not just, but I mean like for a man to walk out of his house and feel like, you know what, I have a good woman. And
Yeah.
Michael always says, he's like, there's nothing I love like coming home. Like, he loves his home because I've made it a safe space for him. I've made it a safe haven for him. In fact, Sister White, she's a prophet on Seventh-day Adventist. She says marriage is meant to be a taste of heaven. So if I give you a taste of heaven in your home, why would you not take care of me?
I know, right? It's like the least you can do. Okay, so I was watching you on Crystal.
Oh yeah.
Crystal's YouTube channel. You
Yeah.
guys should check it out. And you were talking about rumors
Rumors.
about
Those
you.
are still there?
No, because they're still there.
Okay.
So
that's
I
fine.
want us to get into the next segment of the show where I'm gonna tell you the rumor and you're going to demystify it for.
I'm scared. Should
Don't
I be
be-
another
don't be-
blue lady?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
No, I don't care about rumors.
These
It's
are
fine. Yeah, I
um,
have a thick skin.
Okay, so the question is, are the rumors true? Okay.
yeah.
So the first one, obviously, you've just talked about it. Your husband can't eat anywhere
Yeah.
aside from
Yeah, at home.
home.
Yeah.
So if you go to like a restaurant, what's the story
No,
there?
if it's a restaurant, we usually just eat in restaurants that we know.
Okay.
And, that's different. In a restaurant, it's different.
Yeah.
And some,
But like if you came to visit, say a friend, he can't eat there.
I don't just go to anyone's house as
Yeah.
well. Like I don't have that many friends, and even with marriage and Michael and everything, my life has changed a lot in the last year. So I feel like my circle has even got so much smaller. Like my life has changed so much. So it's like I don't know. In Uganda, to call someone a friend now, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So there's a few people I call friends, and those people know themselves. So I trust them with my life. So if I know we're friends like that, of course I'm going to come in your home and eat,
Can I ask why?
Why I don't trust people?
Why you don't eat just anywhere? Do you feel
Because
like...
I don't trust people, and you should. No one should.
Yeah?
Like, people have bad hearts. I've learned a lot this year.
True.
Like this year, planning a wedding will open your eyes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. I completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had surgery done before?
Never. I want to. People think I have fake boobs. People think I want to do, like, literally, if I could, because I told Michael I actually wanted to do a breast lift, not a reduction, but I wanted to do a breast lift, and I wanted to do like a tummy tuck. I wanted to do so much, and Michael was like, is it worth it? Like, because there's a chance you could die. Is it worth it? And I actually said to myself, I was like, you know what? If there's safer things, but I've never done surgery.
Yeah.
I'm too scared. I'm too much of a coward. Like, I fear, like, my biggest fear is to leave my children on this planet before they're at a stage where they can look after themselves. So no, I've not done surgery yet. Until there's a safer option, I'll be the first one on that bed.
Especially like intrusive surgery. It's like, I feel like it's not that serious. You know, there's a American socialite and social media person who passed away. She had just given, you remember Jackie Ho?
It happened.
She had gone for a mommy makeover, and she died just like that. And she's left her kids. And her kid, her youngest child was as young as 6 months when she passed. So it's really, it's too risky. Yeah, I feel like it's too risky.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard that rumor so many times, but
you haven't done it.
Not
okay,
yet,
so the next rumor is you created Kampala Creme. Are you the creator of Kampala Creme?
I wish I was. I wouldn't have ABC. You think I'll create a show and put these girls that are going to sit there and abuse me?
No, for ratings, man. Like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Like, to let them abuse me. By the way, Kampala Creme doesn't do things for ratings. I wish people knew. I wish people knew. Yeah.
Like Basketball Wives was Shani O'Neill, and
no,
she
but
was one of the
she's
cast
just
members.
an EP. Like, she's just part of the
Executive.
Yeah, but there's other decision makers.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. And I'm literally a cast member who gets paid like everyone else.
Okay.
I just seem to have content.
All right. And the final rumor that we are demystifying. Are you the reason Etania left the cast? Because there's rumors going around that Etania has left the cast. First of all, I'm not so sure if that's true.
No, she did quit. She put a public announcement
that she left.
Yeah.
And rumor has it is because you guys fell out in the last season. So that's the rumors going around.
First of all, people need to know Etania is not a person. She's not going to leave
because
something.
Of anyone.
Yeah, because of me. She's not going to leave because of Zahara. She's not going to leave because of Laika. She's not going to leave because of me. If she's to leave the show, and when she did make that decision, it was because it was the right decision for her.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with me. And I think whatever... Like, it's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I met Etania on the show and I love where our relationship was going. I'm not going to talk about where we are right now, but I just want to make it clear. She didn't leave because of me. She left because it was the right decision for her. And I wish her nothing but the best. Go book her. You won't get a better DJ.
Yeah. Okay, I love that. Okay, so now rumors are debunked.
Yeah.
So guys and girls,
bigger and better.
Okay.
I was scared.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Put your money where your mouth is. What's the most outrageous rumor you've had about yourself?
The thing
so
is,
far.
Okay, can I be honest?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound like, but people think that I care what is out there about me. I don't. Like, I don't even see like I remember there's a time a friend sent me like a comment. You're like, can you imagine people saying you're paying this person or you're paying that person to not talk about you or da, da, da. I was like, I wish people, first of all, don't bring me stuff, like don't tell me about these things.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying so hard to stay sane. You know, when you're on Kampala Creme, do you know how stressed you are?
Yeah.
Like, it's such a stressful... You're always stressed. You're being mic'd. You're meeting this person, but you don't know what that person has like for you. Like, you don't know what that person wants to say or wants to do on camera. Like, this is what I say. People don't understand what the girls on the show have to put up with.
Yeah.
Like, someone is abusing you on national television. Now it's on Showmax. Yeah. Now everyone knows they abused my husband that he's been working for 70 years. Like, these people abuse you. Yeah. Like, people don't understand what we're dealing with mentally. So this is what I'm saying. If you've never done a reality show in your life, and I'm not saying a reality show but a reality show where you don't know what's going to happen, please do not comment. Do not think you know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because we are here just trying to keep our sanity. Do not show me those comments. Do not tell me about those rumors, because guess what? My husband supports Kampala Creme. Like, he supports me being on the show, and for as long as those doors are shut, I don't care what's out there. I am in my house with the kids, and we are happy with my husband, and I don't care what's out there. Like,
yeah. I think that's the mindset you have to have when you're putting yourself out there like that. Yeah, you
literally just shut the world out. Like, literally, I don't want to sound big-headed, but I don't like leaving. Like, I'm never like 5 miles out of my house. Actually, even 2. Yeah. Because bougie, the school kids, like everything is like within the same vicinity. Like, I just, the world outside does not bother me.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad. Okay, before I let you go, I want us to play a quick game. Oh, God. Of red, green, or amber. And I'm going to be talking about in the context of girlfriends, right? Okay. Because you've said you keep your circle really small. Very small. So I want to know if these are some friendship red flags or friendship green flags. And amber is just like in the middle. It's neither here nor there. Okay. Okay. She always asks where you got something and goes and gets it. Basically, she's always copying you. Is that a red flag, green flag?
No, it's amber. Like, it's like for someone to get the same thing you've got, it doesn't threaten me. Like, I'm a very secure person. Yeah. You can literally try get all of this. Yeah. Try. Like, but just try.
Don't you guys feel like that's low-key creepy? Like,
not really.
It's not?
I wouldn't do it. Yeah. I would never copy I like my own style, my own everything.
Yeah. I had a friend. Yeah. Let me tell you why for me I feel like it's a bit of a red flag.
When they copy you.
Yes. She wanted to do everything that I was doing. Career, she wanted to do exactly what I was doing. When I started dating someone, she wanted to either date someone in his circle or him himself.
That's okay. That's that's not your friend.
Yeah, so I just had to cut her off because I noticed every time she was always like in if I got like a new phone, next month she'd get the same phone. Really? If I got a new this, everything. Yeah, it was creepy. It was weird. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was weird. Okay, red, green, or amber. She doesn't get along with your other friends.
People are meant to like. That's amber as well. Like, it's not like if you don't get on. I don't want you to like someone just because I like them, and I don't want you to dislike someone just because I dislike them. Does that make sense? Yeah. I like people that have their own mind. That's why I refuse to ever do groups again. I don't want, like, just because this person doesn't like me, now you don't like me
because by association.
No, I literally want people in my life that pour into me. I pour into them. Yeah, you can, if you don't like this person, maybe they did something to you. Yeah. And your feelings are valid. So, yeah.
Red, green, or amber, she's a bridezilla.
Bridezillas. It's amber as well, because I feel like some people take a wedding too serious. I don't. Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't even know how my wedding dress looks like I'm trying them on tomorrow. Like, I'm not fussed. So for me, if
your friend was the bridezilla, you wouldn't mind?
Yeah, because her feelings are valid. Like, maybe to her this is too serious. Important. And I feel like it's okay to let people be who they are. And I think that's what I've failed to like, people here judge you because of, I'm like this, so you're meant to be like this. Yet, if she's a bridezilla, she's a bridezilla. Yeah. Maybe there's going to be times where I'm a bride, like when it comes to my birthday, I take my birthday too serious. So you could be a person that doesn't care about your birthday, but if you're a bridezilla, then that's your thing. So why not?
Okay.
Your feelings are valid.
All right. Yeah. So red, green, or amber, she stays friends with your ex.
That bitch is dead to me. Like, That's a red flag.
That's the reaction I was going for. I'm like, so what's a red flag?
That's
it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Actually, even staying friends with someone that hurt me.
Yeah.
Like if someone hurt me,
yeah.
it doesn't have to be an ex. It doesn't have to be. For as long as someone really hurt me and you are like this, and you see that someone went out of their way to destroy me, and you kiki and like their pictures and and comment, we are not friends.
Okay.
Never.
No, listen, I like
that. Go create a uniform in hell. Like, red flag, go find your...
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Safe to say it's a very red flag.
Huge.
Very burgundy even.
Yeah. Blanket about flag.
You know what, Mami Deb, it's been such a pleasure having you on the podcast. Thank you so much for stopping by.
This was so much fun.
It was. And you are such a delight to have a conversation with. I didn't know what to expect when I met you.
Oh, good.
I know you're bubbly. I know you're fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been so delightful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming through.
And keep supporting Bougie and watching Kampala Creme.
Right? Yeah. The bills need to be paid. So do mine. So please make sure that you like and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time a video goes up. We've been at the Patio Bella. As you can see, they're treating my guests very nicely. And
so
they
nice.
will treat you very nicely as well. Fall in with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, and have yourselves a good time. Also, I'm dressed by the amazing STW. Make sure you go check out their Instagram page and get yourself a little cute outfit like the one I'm wearing. Until next time, guys, it's been lovely. Thank you for watching. It's never that serious.
Never that serious. I love it.